Morning everybody. Yeah, this is it. Less than 24 hours to go. You tuned in to Scott's Corner Part 3. I've done Part 1, done Part 2, and now we're doing Part 3 on a Saturday morning. It is the Rangers Celtic extravaganza at the Ibrox tomorrow. Okay, this is going to be absolutely massive. Now, if you just tuned in, Paul Webb, lived in Tenerife for 30 years, as everybody knows, with 3 pubs, retired 9 years ago. And this is my passion, sport. Football, rugby union, rugby league, horse racing, you name it, I love it. It's passion. I do it for the passion. And to give something back that I've taken off everybody in the pubs and your money over the past few years living in Tenerife. And I thought last week, a little bit new content. And a lot of Rangers fans, friends, and a lot of Celtic fans, friends. And we'll touch about that in a few minutes' time. Now, this game tomorrow, as most of you know up in Scotland, is probably one of the biggest games for over 10 years. Just to give you an example, Rangers have only won the SPL in the last 10 years once, under the great Liverpool legend, Stevie Gerrard, 2020-2021. Brendan Rodgers and the rest of the gang from Celtic, they've won it 9 times out of 10. At this moment in time, titles up in Scotland in the SPL and Scottish League as it was before then, I think it was 1998, correct me if I'm wrong, as it stands, 55 titles to Rangers, 53 to Celtic. So the end of this season, is it going to be 56? Or is it going to be 54 for Celtic? So we'll have to wait and see. 12 teams in the SPL League, as you obviously know. 38 games are played over the season from start to finish. Now, as the stats go at this moment in time, there's only 2 clubs, Rangers and Celtic, that are going to win this year's league. Because Hearts, Killies, Aberdeen, Motherwell, sorry Chris and Dave, didn't mention Motherwell last week, I've mentioned now. Dundee are all way behind, and a Hibs for you, Big John. Right now, at this moment in time, Celtic played 31, top of the table, 74 points, with a goal difference of plus 51. Very tight. Rangers have a game in hand, they've played 30, 73 points, a point behind, plus 50. So the goal difference is only 1. Now the game in hand is, if you remember, I told everybody recently that it was at Dens Park up at Dundee when my pal Jim Donaldson went over and they were going to watch the game, and it was called off 1 hour before the game started. Very, very poor with regards to referees and all the people that look after that situation. Okay, now, so the boys went to Perth and had a good swally. That's their game in hand. So after today, or tomorrow's game, I beg your pardon, there'll be 7 games left, 21 points to win. As it stands, if Rangers win every single game, they win the title, back off Celtic. That's what they're trying to do. But listen, it's going to be a fantastic game tomorrow. I'll be watching it, probably at home. But I do take Dawn in bus route, so I've got to try and sort that out one way or another. Is it going to be a blue army tomorrow, or is it going to be a green army tomorrow? But whoever wins or draws is still not going to be decided until the end of the season. There's still going to be 7 games to go, 38 in total for the end of the season. Now, what I'm trying to say to you is, so you've got Rodgers of Celtic and Clement, obviously, of Rangers. They've done 2 fantastic stints when they're there now, okay? Brendan Rodgers on his 2nd stint, Clement from Belgium on his 1st stint. They're both doing a fantastic job. So what I decided last week, as most people know, I wanted to find out who is the biggest club in Scotland. And to be honest with you, how can I differentiate? I've never been there, I don't know. I only know by listening to a lot of me good pals, whether they support Hibs, Hearts, Aberdeen. They all say this and say that. They've all taken thousands to Seville. Rangers went Celtic in the Europa Cup. Then obviously Rangers went to Manchester. They took hundreds of thousands, unbelievable, took over Manchester. So they're both very, very big worldwide. They've got fan base, fan groups all over the world. Some people say Celtic have more, some people say Rangers have more. Who am I to argue with? I don't know. I really, really don't. So I just thought for a bit of fun, a bit of content. So I dropped into the two biggest pubs as I thought, in south of Tenerife. There are a few other Rangers bars, the Bluebell, etc., etc. Lovely guy who owns that and runs that. And there's one or two Celtic bars and so on and so forth. But I thought I'd go to the Hoops bar and do a little vlog of that. 11 minutes, fantastic. Loved it. Thank you for the hospitality. And I went to the Ibrox bar. I've not been there for many, many years. Thank you for the hospitality. And I did a nice 11-minute vlog on that. And there was a nice couple, if I remember, Steve and Dawn from Ulster. Fantastic, really, really nice. And the Hoops bar was James and Lorraine, I think, from Aberdeen, big Aberdeen fans. Lovely couple. So I thought I'll do two vlogs, which I did. I did a vlog of them and a vlog of them. So whoever gets the most views watching my videos, I'd say that they are probably the biggest club in. But of course they're not. It's a bit of fun, it's a bit of content. It keeps me going. As we all know, I'm nearly 67 in August. It's my passion since I retired. I'm just going to keep these vlogs going and have a bit of fun. Now, I know I'm waffling on, but I've got to tell you these things because they're from my heart and they're my passion. Over the years being in Tenerife, the Scots have been my best drinkers. Sorry, English boys and girls, but they've been fantastic and they've given me a lot of pleasure, a lot of passion. Whether you're Celtic, Rangers, whether you're St Mirren, Jambo, whatever. Just thank you very much. Fantastic to give us the lifestyle that we live now, but we have to work for it, as you all know that. Now, since I've done these one or two videos this last week, the views I've had is blown out of proportion. To me, just phenomenal. I know there's always a lot of rivalry behind the scenes, but that goes over my head. You can say what you want, but to me, it doesn't matter. It's a game of football on a pitch, 11 players, take on 11 players with two great managers, and we all want to win. Listen, I'm a Coventry fan. We got Leeds United this afternoon. It is what it is. We all want to win. But this game tomorrow is probably deeper, isn't it? It's passion. And I think you've got to live in Glasgow or be there to understand it. And I've never been there. The closest I've got, obviously, has been in the Royal Famous Garden Bar, when I've had, as you know, Ian Durant in, lovely fella, Bobby Lennox in, Paul Scholes in the bar. All right, I'm name dropping now. But that's the closest that I've got to an Old Firm game. And I did have one or two Old Firm games in there. In my big pub there, Celtic in one side, Rangers on the other side. I think it was a couple of draws we've had. So there was no hassle. We don't want hassle. So I want to thank all you viewers and all these new people that subscribe to my show within the last few days. Phenomenal. It's gone through the roof. My head's going. I'm waking up in the middle of the night thinking, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. I love it. Absolutely love it. I've got one or two big shouts to friends of mine who are obviously on both the sides. Number one, Dominic, good pal of mine. Thanks, Dom. Big Celtic fan. Paul Stewart, massive Rangers fan. Jim Donaldson, a massive Rangers fan. Alex, who lives in the village, massive Celtic fan. So there's two apiece. And I've missed James in Celtic. If I've missed you out, I'm sorry. But there's just too many to mention. Always got to keep coming to my big pal Kevin the Scotsman. Massive St Mirren fan. Speak to him every other day, gives me advice what to do, how to do it, because he's been doing it a while now, and he's got millions, he's got mega subscribers, top fella, so thanks Kev. So all I'm going to say now is, if you like what you hear, and you like what you see, subscribe to Webby Sports Roundup. I'm doing it for fun, I've got more things to do, I've written things down, saying I've got to do that next week, I've got to interview him, I've got to do that and do this. But this weekend is all down to you and your two football teams at the Ibrox. Rangers at home to Celtic. Okay, that's the big game. So enjoy no hassle, no problem. Go and do what you want to do and let the best team win. I'm still a bit of a neutral. I'm an East 5 fan. I'm a bit Bayview. So, as you know, and all you people that have sent messages through, well, every 5 minutes I keep looking back and going, oh, there's another one, there's another, Big Al, Big John, Big this, and it's just fantastic. You're just sending great messages through, telling you why Celtic's the biggest, you're telling me why Rangers is the biggest. Listen, you all think you're the biggest. I just think you're all fantastic people, and I just love the passion, and I love you messaging me, and I want this to go big and even bigger. The morning question, oh, Big Davey and Jenny, and Big Gaz, nearly missed you out. Sorry, kid, I wouldn't miss you out. And Stevie, you all know you are, don't you? Whichever side you're back, it is what it is. So, when you watch this, all I'm going to say is, sign up, subscribe for free, comments down below, please, and give Foggy some love. He is my, how can I say, he does all my Facebook. I don't get onto social media like that. People do it for me. I can't be bothered. I'm a dinosaur, and it's what it is. I'm a dinosaur. So give Foggy some love. Get on the Facebook page, and if you want your bar on WEBBY'S Sports Roundup, then I will give a view, and I'll come over and see you and have a beer, and I'll give you a little video, and we'll have a bit of fun from that. And I've got lots of things to do. I've got to just kind of keep my heart going, haven't I? Keep my bottles of Heineken going. So I'll be down, you know, I've got 2 pubs in Kawasaki, Monte Cristo, and 3 all shoots for the football. So thanks for them for keeping me going. I'll be dinner tonight watching the Brighton take on Arsenal. So Big Simon, good luck to Arsenal. And Man United Liverpool tomorrow. Massive game, massive game. So anyway, I'm waffling on as I usually do. So what I'm going to say now is, keep them views going, keep the ticks going. If you like it, tick it, and pass it over, share it to all your family and all your friends. I want this to go worldwide. Whether you're Rangers or Celtic, let's get to Australia, let's get to America, let's get to Canada. Let's prove that we have the biggest sports show on earth. Okay, we can do it. We could beat Gary Lineker, we could beat Roy Keane and all the rest of them in Dion Dublin, my friend. Let's just go and sort it. So that's it now. I'm ready. We'll have some lunch, couple of beers, watch a bit of footy. So enjoy your game tomorrow. May the best team win. Keep it safe. Okay? Rangers, Celtic, 12 o'clock tomorrow, Sunday. Absolutely massive it's going to be. One of the biggest games of the century as far as I'm concerned. Let's see who wins the SBL title. And I'll do another Scott's Corner probably tomorrow or Monday. Let's see what happens. So from me, WEBBY'S Sports Roundup, do the subscription, get the comments in, enjoy, you have a fantastic weekend, and don't forget, I do this for passion, for nothing else, and that's what it is. Keeping my eyes on you, and I've got lots of things coming on next week, okay? So from me, from my manor in sunny Tenerife, a bit cloudy at the moment, I'll see you soon. Take care all.